It's time for my first day of UFL training camp. Here is our UFL headquarters. First things first, I grabbed a little breakfast. I picked out the Belgian waffles, bacon, scrambled eggs, and hash browns. Let's do some physicals. And just like every pro physical I've ever done to this point, there was quite a wait. They checked our height and weight, tested our vision, took EKGs, and more. So we're done with the physicals and all the onboarding stuff. Got my iPad as well, so that's pretty cool. Just finished eating some lunch, so I'm gonna head back over to the hotel and take a little nap. Then we gotta come back over here in the evening for our conditioning test. So here we are back in the room. I realized I never showed you guys what it looked like when I checked in last night. So there is the bathroom. Then we got our beds. We got a window that looks out over the city. And here's our view of the city of Arlington, Texas. All right, let's get a little nap in. After the nap, it was back over to the meeting facility for one more quick meeting. And then we headed over to the stadium to get ready for our conditioning test. This is Choctaw Stadium where the Texas Rangers used to play. And this is also where we're going to be having all of our workouts in this very nice weight room. Passing through the weight room, we got our first view of this field, and this is going to be the home stadium for the Arlington Renegades. They took us down to the locker room so we could quickly throw on some UFL gear, and then it was time to head out to the field and finally get ready for our conditioning test. So we're done with the conditioning test, leaving the stadium now, heading back over to the meeting facility so I can pick up some dinner, and then head back to the hotel, and we should be able to wrap up for the day. Got my dinner right here. Now we're good to go. So I'm back in my room. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some dinner and then take a shower and just unpack everything and just try and make this room feel as much like home as possible. So I got my Gatorades in the fridge, got my clothes in the dresser, got my switch set up. So we should be ready to go for the next 3.5 weeks. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for our first day of training camp and my first official day as a St. Louis Battlehawk. Tomorrow and Sunday, we're gonna have equipment fittings, we're gonna have meetings, we're gonna have some other stuff, and then Monday is gonna be our first day of practice. Stay tuned for more updates on my UFL season. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Go Hawks!